Hey, I hope everybody's doing good. Um, so my case study, here it goes. So anxiety, it's a feeling of worry, nervousness, unease, and it's typically about an imminent event or something that is uncertain in your future, or you don't know what the outcome will be. Um, and in anxiety, it typically impacts your performance. And it doesn't really matter if you had good training or not. It is sort of a self-serving defeat. It has an imminent impact on confidence. So if you're in a game or something and you start second guessing yourself, your confidence is out the door, and anxiety has impacted you. Um, Arousal. This refers to the level of motivation or alertness and excitement at a particular moment. For an athlete to be the best, they have to govern the energy and excitement to positively affect their performance. Competition at the same performance level, it invokes motivation at or near the same levels of those surrounding you. So when you're in a competition and you have an opponent that's you may think in your head is a little bit better than you want to strive to better yourself even more to be at or above that level of your opponent. Okay. The mental aspects and attributes. This is the mental side of anxiety and arousal. Each one of these can have a profound impact on an athlete. So you have distraction, endorphin, and cognitive behavior hypothesis. Distraction is engaging in physical activity, distracts individuals from cares, worries, and frustrations. The endorphin, physical activity increases secretions of endorphins, which are associated with improved mood and that sense of well-being. And the cognitive behavior is promoting positive thoughts and feelings. This explains how athletes' heads can get out of the game, and these outcomes are positive, and getting there can have negative hurdles. An example of this is with professional golf, like with Tiger Woods. When he was at the top of his game, he dealt with some injuries and some personal issues, and it set him back. And when he was in the game, when he got back to the game, he was dealing with a lot of anxiety and all the pressure of people wanting to get back to the way he was, winning the Masters. And once he finally did, and he regained his confidence back, he started playing at arousal and not with anxiety. And that's that transformation that he made. My main focus for my professional athlete in this is Usain Bolt and his performance. So Usain Bolt, he's a prime example of the transformation from anxiety to arousal. And even him being a world champion, he admits to having anxiety before every event. He's out and open with this, that he's not perfect. Like, he still gets scared before a competition. But the difference with him is his anxiety doesn't negatively affect him. He uses this as fuel to achieve peak arousal. And he went from top physical condition, but then he had an injury and it impacted his training. However, when he returned to track, he continued to channel his anxiety into arousal. Top athletes usually feed off each other. Like I said earlier with this, competitors at the same level invokes motivation at or near the same levels of those surrounding you. So Usain, in the 2008 Olympics, he lost to Tyson Gay, and he was really upset about it and disappointed in himself that he lost. But when he found out that Tyson Gay had been using steroids, and he got the gold medal. He got it stripped from Tyson Gay and was given to Usain Bolt. He was excited that he could be so close to a cheater, and yeah, he was happy about that. And I think either Tyson Gay was desperate to win, or he was subconscious that he had to cheat because he knew that he couldn't beat Usain Bolt. So the transformation from anxiety to arousal. When you make that switch from anxiety to arousal, there are no limits to what you can do, or cannot do. It is a matter of removing those mental barriers that are holding you back. For a competition, like I said with Usain Bolt, you have jitters. And then in the middle of the competition, instead of being nervous, this is when you make that switch. You're in the moment because you know you have trained for this moment, so you need to enjoy it. That is what self-confidence is. When this transformation is made, you have nothing to worry about. And when mental barriers are removed, it becomes a true person-to-person competition, or basically it's only your physical body versus the other physical body, and if you've trained well enough for this. A prime example is boxing. Like say you're in the 9th round of a 12-round match, and the guy you're fighting is tearing you up, like you're getting beat the crap up. But then all of a sudden you get a good shot on the dude and you drop him, and he's just on the ground, he's dizzy, he's all tired, and you see that. This is when that switch occurs and you get some confidence, and then you go and lay a smackdown on this dude because you got so much confidence now that you've got it back, and you got your head back in the game. Okay. So training. There's the mental and physical side of this, and the mental and physical training is bidirectional, and that means each one can negatively or positively affect the other. Mental training is learning to control anxiety and channel it into arousal like Usain Bolt did. And physical training, that results in new personal best, or you doing something that you've never did before. It reduces your anxiety and increase your boost in self-confidence or arousal. Given all the positive aspects to mental and physical training, they can also have negative impacts in confidence and physical ability. For example, when you get injured, and you are training it can reduce your own mental acuity, and that's when you start second guessing yourself, and that's not good. Okay, and here are my resources. That's it.